Hello everyone, my name is Steve Franco, and the topic of my speech is going to be well-being, both physical and mental. I have three goals with this speech. The first is to persuade my audience to think about well-being and make it a priority in their lives. The second is to have them realize that the earlier they do this, the better it will be for their lives. And third is that even small, consistent changes can really have a large effect on them. So, why me? Why am I qualified to talk about this topic? Well, growing up, I had parents who didn't make health a priority whatsoever. I was very out of shape growing up. We would regularly eat terrible meals, and really I had no healthy habits, mental or physical, instilled into me. And that's not just on my parents. They came from parents that were the same way. To give you an idea of how little my family even thinks about this, I will give you an example. When I was a little younger, I lived 2 blocks away from my aunt, and the girl I was dating at the time and I decided to take a bike ride. We rode, and we happened to pass them 2 blocks away. After we had started, we stopped to say hi. They were completely appalled that I had ridden 2 blocks on my bicycle. 2 blocks. That's how little they think about anything in terms of health. They've never done anything like that, so that was completely outlandish to them. So if that gives you an idea of kind of where my family came from. Now, fast forward, I had a real focus shift in my 20s. So I grew up that way. And then in my early 20s, I began to realize this was not healthy for me the way I was just eating like crap. I would never work out, never made anything a priority. And it really started to wear on me. I have a very physical job, which I started in my early 20s. I work for the fire department, and obviously physicality is a big part of that, but also mental well-being. When you're dealing with these very stressful situations, you need good outlets to get these tough situations out of your mind. So let's talk about my audience. I realize this is a college course, so many of you will be younger, and then obviously we've probably got some older people in here as well. I'm not sure the exact demographics of this, but either way, it doesn't matter how late you start. It's never too late, and it's never too early to start thinking about this. So I realize this is not the most riveting topic as well, but I do think you guys will be interested in this. And if even you take away a small piece of this and make a small change in your life, I consider that a success. So what more do I need to learn about this topic? Well, I have to say personally, I have a lot of experience on the physical well-being side, and I really could use a lot more on the mental well-being side. More specific techniques, I would say. I don't have a lot of specific techniques where I could tell you, you should probably do this and that and the other thing when you start working out. I don't necessarily have specific techniques in mind currently for the mental health. So that is probably something that I definitely need to brush up on before my actual speech. So I look forward to it. I'm not going to disappoint you guys. I think you're going to take away some good things from this. And thank you.